Good morning. Welcome to Abundant Living Ministries CyberChurch.
See, the crickets were saying good morning even though it's nighttime here.
Don't get everybody all confused.
That's okay. That means they'll be with me. I'm already confused.
Oh,
Okay.
She just kissed me in case you didn't hear that. Well, we are...
Now you heard it. Woo!
Pardon us while we step out for a little while. No.
I'm just flirting with him. It's okay.
Yeah.
I do it all the time.
We're pleased that you're either here or you're listening or you're watching later.
Or you're in space. They might be.
We're all in space.
Benjamin, I mean outer space.
We're all in outer space.
They might be at the moon or Mars or, something like that.
Yeah. Versus inner space?
Benjamin.
Okay, well, hey, you started it. It's your fault. I have a timer going off. Doesn't matter. Okay, the water in the other room will boil.
It'll boil over. There won't be any in the pot.
It'll be gone by the time we're done here.
They have to boil some more.
Yeah, anyway. Okay. Well, welcome. Where were we?
Welcome. There aren't any... Oh, should we tell them our news? About the building. The one that's almost... Should we tell them that there's going to be... We don't know exactly when the grand opening is, but there's going to be.
I want you all to dance. Oh, yeah.
There is
you're a foxy lady. Oh, yeah. Well, you could be a foxy lady. You could at least pretend. Go ahead.
There is a building that has a picture and a sign, but there isn't really anything in it yet because the grand opening hasn't.
I'm busy. I'm trying.
It's okay.
I'm working very hard.
No. It's okay.
I know. I'm just telling them.
I'm excited to announce because we don't usually have announcements. It's kind of exciting to have one. And I get to announce it. Okay. Announcing that there is going to be a club. It's called the Foxy Lady.
I am the Foxy Lady. Oh, yeah.
No, you're not. I am.
I can be a foxy lady.
No, you can't.
I am a foxy lady.
No, you're not.
Okay, whatever. You're just living in denial.
But anyways, we're not sure when it's going to open or anything like that, but hopefully soon, whenever soon is.
And there is a group called Foxy Lady. You can join it. We'll send announcements out there for when it's ready.
Yes, we'll have a grand opening. Y'all should come.
Yeah.
Even if you're not in Second Life, you need to be in Second Life so then you can come to the club.
Yeah, all these exciting things you'll be totally clueless about if you're not in Second Life. And it's easy. SecondLife.com free account. Look us up.
It's simple. Just
yep.
The only problem that might not be as simple is figuring out what your name's going to be. That might be the only thing.
Bubba. Just call yourself Bubba.
No. We don't want a whole bunch of Bubbas.
Bubba 1, Bubba 2.
If you need help finding out your name,
Bubba Gum.
Go to almcyberchurch.org. And go to the director offices and ask us, and I'll make sure I send you a good.
Make sure you ask me.
Request.
I'm great with names.
He'll call either you're going to be Bubba or Peggy Sue.
Actually, I'm not nearly as bad as names as I come across as. So either one of us you want to ask, we'll both come up with a creative name, especially for you and your personality.
Right. Okay. So anyway, yeah, that's our fun announcement. We just had to work on it because we need the inside done, the music. There's stuff to do before it's ready.
Oh, yeah. You can send us suggestions for songs, too.
For club songs, yes. Ones that'll get people's feet moving and everything. We already have the animations for the dances. Just
the only song we need is I am the foxy lady. Oh, yeah. I dance. Okay.
No.
All right.
Okay, so anyways. So that was our announcement.
Yep.
Skippy.
Woo. All right. So now, if we want to take a moment to, if you'd like to donate to help cover our costs here.
There are these circular type thingamabobbers.
Yeah, they're UFOs. They have aliens in them.
They don't have tops. They're not UFOs.
They're invisible
Unless
tops.
the aliens escaped. They escaped.
They are among us.
Shh, don't give yourself away.
You just gave me away.
I don't know if they heard me. I said it so quietly.
Well, I'm going to turn up the volume there.
Dance. I just snorted. Well, anyway, so yes, we click on the donation plates or whatever you want to call them.
Here in Second Life.
Or at almcyberchurch.org. They're the same thing.
Yeah, and if it's still saying that, I think it's mainly in Opera, that this site might contain malicious software that could damage your computer. They are full of it. I won't tell you what they're full of, but they're full of it. Something like that. Yeah. So, just hit go anyway, or ignore, or whatever. Yep. And click the donation plates there, and yeah.
And thank you.
All right, take a moment now to click the podium on the stage or on the website. You can click the podium there. You get a note card that has the song lyrics in it. And do you have any notes in there? I should have looked.
I don't know if you want to put the whole...
Well, whether I want to do something in the future doesn't have anything to do with what's already in there.
It's okay. Just say the lyrics are there. There might be something else, but there might not be.
But there might not be.
Stop repeating what I say.
Stop repeating. Oh, okay. All right. And let's just sing together and celebrate being together.
Togetherness. We like to be together.
Yeah.
In your presence as I sit in silent prayer, I raise my hands in full surrender. Sun is shining, rain is falling, wind is blowing, and I am alive here temple where timeless power flows, and I can feel your breath inside me. Pulsing rhythms, life is flowing, joy is rising up, I am alive. From the lights of the city to the glow of distant stars, I see your life dance all around me. Sun is shining, rain is falling, wind is blowing, and I am alive. Higher than your mountains, deeper than your seas, endless as this moment. Pulsing rhythms, life is flowing, joy is rising up, I am alive. From the mysterious depths of the dark blue seas to the most distant lands past the galaxies, the moon and the sun and the most distant stars, from the great Milky Way to the unknown afar, wherever our minds can imagine to go, it is there that you dwell like the water and snow. No matter the place where our dreams can abound, it is in that same place that our gods can be found. Not depth, not height, neither angels nor jinns can hide me from your love, for it comes from within. Both heaven and hell are found in the same place where I drift off to sleep and I dream of your face. In your image we're made, for your image is ours, and that image shines bright and above all else towers. Your voice and your footsteps show us our way home, for when our dreams are with us, we are never alone. I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let my love light shine. Shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let my love light shine. Won't let hatred get out. I'm gonna let it shine. No, I won't let bigotry get out. I'm gonna let it shine. I won't let religion get out. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let my love light shine. This world, I'm gonna let it shine. I'm gonna let it shine all over this world. I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let my love light shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. Oh, this little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine, let it shine, let it shine. I'm gonna let my love light shine. Gonna let it shine. Gonna let my love light shine. A sinner or a saint. We use so many brushes and varieties of paint, but your life is your canvas and it's your own work of art. So don't let others write your song. Just sing it from your heart. I know that you're not me, and that's what makes this a beautiful symphony. And if there is evil in this world, it would be forcing my will on you. So love's what I'm going to do. Others might have told you that you're bad for loving someone different from the preferences they have. But your love is your sacred place. It's your own shining star. So don't let others write your song. You are perfect as you are. I know that you're not me, and that's what makes us a beautiful symphony. And if there is evil in this world, it would be forcing my will on you. So love's what I'm going to do. I hope that every word I say to you puts a smile of joy upon your face. For you are beautiful, a brightly shining star. You're a glorious miracle, exactly as you are. Hope you sleep in peace tonight. And I hope that in your dreams you pierce the clouds in flight. And may your sweetest dreams become reality. And don't let others write your song. Just sing it and be free. I know that you're not me, and that's what makes us a beautiful symphony. And if there's evil in this world, it would be forcing my will on you. So love's what I'm going to do. Love is what I am going to do. Love is what I am going to do. Love is what I am going to do. Love's what I'm going to do.
You all may be seated if you stood up, right? Now, there is one thing we forgot to mention during the announcements. Today is Ben's real life birthday. Yep, he was born August 25th. So if you remember, after service, say hello. Now, if you are outside of service, you want to say happy birthday to him, go to almcyberchurch.org and send a message to one of us on there, and I'll make sure he gets it, or just send it to him on underneath the director's offices, and he would enjoy that. He didn't care either way if I said anything, so I said something. Because I'm more of the, I like birthdays. Because they're fun. Okay, so we got that taken care of. Now on to the fireside chat. Today's fireside chat is all about beauty. Now this topic is humongous, so I kind of narrowed it down a bit. We might go back to it, but this is what I have for today. We're going to talk about finding the inner, the beauty within and without. The beauty inside of us and the beauty outside of us, and the beauty that we see in the mirror. See, it's very important to see ourselves as beautiful, and also to see others as beautiful. So come, friends, come on this journey. And I know that some of my words may speak to you, and if they don't, that's okay. I encourage you to come on this journey anyways. I encourage you just to listen. Maybe there's someone that these words will help, and I'm not trying to give myself a big ego or anything like that. That's not who I am. I'm just sharing with you some things that I've learned about life along the way, and they've helped me, so I just wanted to share. Now, some of these questions might be kind of weird, like this first one. Do you remember what you look like when you look in the mirror? You don't have to go look in the mirror and be like, yes, I remember now. I remember what I looked like. But what we see, we take to heart too much what we see reflected in a piece of glass. Glass that can break so easily. So many things are fragile in this life. Our very lives are fragile. We're here today, maybe gone tomorrow. It's temporary. We take to heart too much what others say about what they see before they even talk to us. And then we ask, in our brains, our minds go a mile a minute or more. Do they see us as beautiful? Maybe they see us as ugly. What about clothes? Do we look okay? Do we match? Are we in fashion? What was their first impression of us? Could we be friends? Or will we be left alone again? We take to heart too much what society says is beautiful. We see the cover of a magazine. We don't look like him or her or them. We're too fat. We aren't beautiful. And if we don't fit in the mold or we don't make the cut, we feel less than. If we aren't what we most say is beautiful, we think we are ugly. We don't understand what the phrase, beauty is in the eye of the beholder, truly means. And this is what I think it means. It means that whoever is looking at the thing or person or whatever it is the one that says it is beautiful. Even if it is the only one. What one sees as beautiful can be seen as ugly by someone else. That's how neat that is. To be able to see something the way someone else does. To see the beauty in everything. Everything. Maybe you're asking, how can we see the beauty in everything? That's a lot of stuff. And there are some things that couldn't possibly be beautiful. I mean, will we able to see the beauty even if others say we are stupid or crazy or fill in the blank with some other word? To think something or someone is beautiful. Can we rise above what others think to hold on to what we see as beautiful? Can we walk up to someone who is different than us and say, "You're beautiful"? Can we walk in someone else's shoes and see their beauty? See what they deem as beautiful? It's hard. It's not easy. The colors, the shapes, the things we see, the things we don't, the things that are invisible, the beauty that is everywhere. I want to explain something. I put the things we see, then the things we don't see, and then the things that are invisible. That's different. The things that we don't see and the things that are invisible are different things. Things that are invisible. Air is invisible. We can't see it. There are things we don't see even though they are visible. Because we block them out. We don't want to see them. Maybe we don't even want to see ourselves because we have said to ourselves too many times, we are ugly. And we believe it. And so we don't want to see ourselves. If I could help you all understand one thing, you are beautiful. You have beauty inside you. Even if you have blemishes and scars, things that you may think make you less than, you are still beautiful. And these things that I just listed, the blemishes, the scars, maybe the shape you are, because you have to be a 0 to be beautiful. Or so some say. They're outer. But what about things inside? There are such things as inside scars. Scars that nobody else can see. Unless they get deep inside of you. There are other inside things that might be there. Things that could make you ugly to others. Dark things. What about those? Can you see the beauty there? Even in the dark, there is beauty. Go outside and look up. When it's dark, what do you see? Maybe the moon? Maybe stars? Black. Even in the dark, there is beauty. Light only illuminates it. You turn on a light in a dark room, it illuminates the beauty within that room. So, to put this all into practice, I am going to share some things, and these aren't easy things for me to share, so I don't want you to think they are. These are actually things that I used to think about myself, things that happened to me. I want you to respect what I'm about to share. There are some of us here that had the same experiences. Let's respect each other. Let's care about each other. Let's love each other. There was a time in my life that I would look in the mirror and think, I'm fat and ugly. Because that was what others were saying. I wasn't very old. I remember in 6th grade, I was 12, 13, something like that. I was standing in the hall, waiting to go into the math class because our classes were switching for the teachers to teach different classes, subjects, and we were standing in the hall for math class. The girls behind me were pushing me into the boy in front of me, and they thought it was funny because he would start calling me names. Whale. Blimp. Things like that. They thought it was funny. They were laughing. When we got into the math class, my desk was right up against the teacher's. I mean, right up against. Like, there was no space between his and mine. I sat there. I put my head on my desk. He asked me if there was something wrong, and I told him there wasn't. I could have easily said it was wrong. It wasn't the first time that boy had made a comment like that. Him and his group, his clique, whatever you want to call them, were popular, and they said that a lot to me and my friends. It made me feel less than. And this is just one of the stories. I remember also when our homeroom teacher, Mrs. Murphy, she was my favorite teacher because she stood up for me. My friend said it's time that we told her, so we were in a group and we had her out in the hall, and one of his friends was also in the hall doing some kind of decorations, and she's like pretty much asking us why we were getting him in trouble. And I thought to myself, she doesn't have any idea what it's like. I don't know how long she had been popular, but she didn't know what it was like to be in my shoes, and I don't think she ever did. She never really tried to be a friend to me. When we got back in the classroom, the teacher yelled at the boy in front of the class. After that happened, him and his group never said a word to me like that ever again. She became my hero because she was the only one that really seemed to stick up and say, "This isn't right, don't do this." I hope he learned. But I want you to know, I didn't stay there. I didn't stay in this place where I looked in the mirror and said, "You're fat and ugly. You are less than." Somewhere along the way, I'm not exactly sure when or how it happened, but I started to think differently. It was like my brain started to realize something. When I looked in the mirror, I saw myself as beautiful. I smiled at myself, and I still do this. And I make faces at myself in the mirror, and Ben will attest to this because he's seen it. Because it helps me to realize that I am I'm worthy. And I wrote a poem, and I'm not going to share it, but a lot of the ideas that I did share in this fireside chat are in that poem. And the last part of the poem says, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who is the prettiest of them all? I am, I am, I am." That's what I want everyone that can hear this to say. I want them to be able to believe it and not just say it. I want you to believe that you are beautiful. I want you to be able to go up to a mirror and say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, Who is the prettiest of them all? And then answer, I am. I am. I am. And you believe those words because you are. You are beautiful. Just the way you are. You don't have to change anything. You don't have to get cosmetic surgery. You don't have to wear tons of makeup. You don't have to go on a diet and probably get a eating disorder. You don't have to be muscular and, look like you're a bodybuilder. You don't have to adhere to what society says is beautiful. You can be you. Whatever that may be. Maybe those things are what make you beautiful. Okay, that's fine. I just put those out there because that's not what makes me beautiful. But that's what makes you beautiful. Go for it. Be you. And I'll be me. And we can be ourselves together. But maybe some of you need to look at yourselves differently. Maybe all of us do. Really, we're still going on this journey. We haven't gotten to wherever we're supposed to go, right? Can you see yourself as pretty, as beautiful, or as handsome, or whatever word you want to use? Maybe there's some other word you want to put in there. Do you see yourself as that? Next time you feel like you're wearing a mask to cover up who you are, remember, sometimes the mask hides more than we want them to. Let me say that again. Next time you feel like you have to wear a mask to cover up who you are, remember, sometimes the masks hide more than we want them to. Put on a mask because we don't want people to see who we really are. But it covers up everything. They don't see us. They don't hear us. Uncover yourself. Show the real you. Be you, my friends. Please, be you. Now we're just going to have a bit of reflection time. However you want to do that. I don't know, maybe you have to practice telling yourself that you're beautiful or handsome or whatever that word was that you wanted to use. Or maybe you just need someone to talk to. But we're here. There's going to be no judgment, no condemnation, no masks. Just love and care. And if you don't feel like you get that, let me or Ben know. Because we want you to feel love and care. We want you to feel like you belong here. So, and of course, if you're not in Second Life, or if you just want to talk to one of us a little more after the service, or for whatever reason, maybe you have to leave and you don't have time right now, you can go to almcyberchurch.org, click the director's offices there, and we'll contact you as soon as we can. And we just want people to recognize that they're beautiful, and we want to include people, and we want to make sure you are loved and cared for as you, whatever that you may be. After this time of reflection, we're going to meet in the garden, because that seems to be our meeting place now. It's across the way from this building. You just go out the door, and if you just keep going across the grass, you'll get there. It's a garden. And there's benches, and if we have to, we'll figure out some other seating arrangements, but come and join us. All are welcome to come and hang out with us. And if you are not in Second Life and you're trying to figure out what this is all about, we just have a time to just fellowship. Pretty much, we just hang out and talk. and we get to know each other. And if you want to join us, you have to come to Second Life. So you have to go to secondlife.com. There is a free account that you can make, and the only thing you need to worry about is your name. And if you have problems with that, well, we told you how to do that earlier, but you can go to almcyberchurch.org, go to the director's offices, and say, I'm having a problem with trying to figure out what my name should be. And we can help you. May your week be filled with finding new things that bring you joy. May you find the beauty that is within and the beauty that is in everything around you. There are so many things. Be well, my beautiful friends. Be well. You, yes, you are beautiful.